Jana Sharakaya Chakshurumiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev, everyone. Have any question? Yes, Mataji, ask. You speak English?
Yes, Jai Gurudev Guruji.
I was wondering whether you understand me or not.
Guruji, coming from a non-theistic tradition,
Tasting, okay.
non-theistic tradition, and having practiced that for a long time, how does one follow you? How to manage this transition and how to not be schizophrenic?
Well, you see, this is a big problem. You see, look at the people. This is a dangerous thing of spirituality. You see, when you look at somebody, you see the person, the ungroundedness of the person directly on their face. How? The smile they have. It's not a bad thing. You have to smile. But you see, love is not something easy. Like I said, you don't need to follow me. I don't want people to follow me. Follow what I'm teaching. Because what I taught is from the Bhagavad Gita itself, What I teach is that people enter into that strength of loving. But doesn't mean that one appeared crazy on the outside. Like you say, it's become schizophrenic. It's a different thing. Very often you see that people don't get it. They think that if they appeared ungrounded, that means they are very spiritual. That is nothing to do with that. It is that recognition of, firstly, who you are yourself, and or do you have that willingness to journey into that inner journey? Because you see, that inner journey is a journey of love. And love is one thing that it's not the drama of love that we play on the outside, It is actually your being, yourself, That when Arjuna said to Lord Krishna, in chapter 11, verse 18 of Bhagavad Gita, he said, I recognize you, to be that imperishable, supreme being that is worthy to be known. You are the upholder of this universe itself. You are that eternal Purusha. You are the holder of this eternal Dharma itself. What does he mean by that? It is not recognizing something outside, but it's recognizing in essence of who I am. Because we can have a certain understanding. Here Arjuna see that cosmic form of Lord Krishna. He is in shock. How can I comprehend that? How can I really put that into and express that experience? How can I put it in word and express that experience? But you see, our experience is based on words. Everybody, whatever they experience, they express it in a certain way. So the same, when it said you are that eternal Purusha, it doesn't mean Krishna is the eternal Purusha. It's recognizing that which is eternal inside. Everything is coming out from him, and everything goes acting in him, and everything goes back into that Supreme Lord himself. So we are not ever separate from that. So that journey, actually, it is a journey of love. Like I said to you, love is not that what we perceive of the outside. Love is something that we have to dare. You have to have that courage. If we don't have that courage to adventure into that journey of love, it's not for faint-hearted. If you are faint-hearted, it's better you don't adventure into that journey of love. Because if you're faint-hearted, you will appear not grounded. And this is very often you see in the people, that why they have this how do you say? Schizophrenia. One day they are like this, other day they are different. Because they can't handle that love, Love is something that you have to be ready for anything. The beloved is eternally waiting here, inside of you. But here, are you ready to adventure into that? No. You see? Because this is a journey of rediscovering yourself. When we see all the, for example, the bees, the bumblebee. The bumblebee have such a yearning, such longing for the flowers, that even at night when the flower closes, it doesn't let go. It chooses to suffocate itself inside the flower, but not let go. That's what kind of love one have to have. There's a beautiful story that said that there was a gathering of moth. The moth always fly around. They are all attracted by the light. And so beautifully, this is, they always are running toward the light, So the chief of the moth asked, who will go and find out the essence of that light, what it is? The first one went, fly in front of the mirror, in front of the windows. Because of the mirror, because of the window, he could not go inside. He came back and said, well, it is just still reflecting there, but I could not go inside. Second one, find a way inside. It fly around. It could not really go near the flame because it was very attractive, very, calling, but it didn't have that dareness to throw itself, So the third one went, and he never come back. The master, the chief of the moth said, that one have known the essence of the fire. This is the thing. Are you ready to be suffocated like the bumblebee? Are you ready to be consumed by the flame? Then you journey that path. If you're not ready, don't journey. Be like the sugar coating of the outside. Like that life have gone for so many people. So many times you have played that game, and many times you will still play that game, because you don't have that willingness to really adventure into that love relationship with the beloved. And that love relationship for the beloved is not the outside. This is one thing that we have to understand. What Bhagavan Krishna have given in the Gita, what we talk about, the masters talk about, is not of the outside, but of course, the outside must transform, through certain discipline. The outside, the mind, have to be challenged to really transform and let go. Otherwise, the mind don't. The mind is happily assisting itself, to the petty things. And this is not only one time you have done that. You have done that so many times. And that's why, you see, whatever the master have always preached about, it is about this journey of love, journey of rediscovering. There is no other way. And that love is not outside again. It is inside, rediscovering of yourself, rediscovering of who you are, where you come from, you know, and why are you here into this world itself. You know. And that will bring that aim to your life, you know. That aim, once you have known why you are here, there's an aim to that, no? Because life journey is not just without an aim. The same thing that you go for work, you do whatever you want in life, you do it always for something. You know? That it could be happiness, it could be anything else, you know. But you'd always do it for something. But here, it's not only just say, yes, I'm just going into the flow. Like very often the ungrounded people say, you know, we are just going into the flow. No, it's not about that. Flowing, yes, but we have to go to the ocean. We can't flow to another river or somewhere else. We have to flow towards that essence which God has given inside. And this is a journey, actually. So for that, like I said, it's not about following this physical reality. It's not nothing. It's about following the essence. And whatever I'm teaching that transform you, then take that. So there's beauty in everywhere, you know. You have just to know how to appreciate that beauty. And that is the whole thing, you know. If you can perceive the beloved in everything, you will perceive him even in things which is irrelevant for the mind to understand. So you will be able to appreciate every and each moment of your life itself. So, Jai Gurudev.